Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn again today, and today we're going to look at starting our way up the mountain. I don't know if we'll quite make it to the top yet because we got to get some supplies ready, but we'll see how far we get. So last time we finished with our small reservoir over here. We might eventually increase the size of that some more. However, really the first thing that we're going to need is beavers. So we're going to toss in a whole nother row of beaver houses here. Let's see, we need some staircases. You know what? We could do a nice right-hand turn, I think. It goes this way. Yeah, let's do that. We'll grab this one here. And it can go up there. We'll put in some platforms so they can get those in. And then we're still waiting on a little bit of this stuff, but I'd like to set up at least one more area where we can have a rooftop terrace at. Let's grab this one. We'll do something like that. And then there should be plenty of those. Let's also put in another campfire here because that'll help. And I think that's good for now. We'll let those get in as they work on some other stuff. This here we're not going to need anymore, so I'm going to switch it to a no more stuff. And I think what we're going to do with this area is, first of all, we're going to take these two little trees out of here. We don't really need them, so we're going to say get rid of those. We're going to come over here and we're going to put a forester down, and we will fill this area with chestnut. There we go, chestnut. And once those get out of there, we'll replace those as well. There we go. And once this is out of here, we'll replace that with a gatherer flag to get all of the chestnuts in there. Now, if we're going to start expanding our population, we're going to need some more storage as well, which means I think I'd like to toss some up here. Let's see if we can get rid of a little bit of this here. We want something like this. Let's get this up here. We'll say it's important. They're already set to cut, so that's perfect. We'll just leave them to cut, and hopefully they'll clear that out for us. This pump has been off for most of this wet season, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of it. And get rid of those as well. They can come over here, pick that up, and hopefully use some of the resources to get this over here. I had to keep an eye on these two floodgates. The amount of water coming down here is filling everything up really full, and we did have some flooding last time, so I'm hoping to avoid that. Now we've got basically as much water as we can possibly get for the next drought cycle. I'm going to go ahead and keep going up the hill here. We're going to grab a lot of these trees up here. I think our next district will go somewhere at the top up here, but we might as well grab the trees while we can. We need some trees anyway. We're a bit low, so we're just going to say, yep, let's cut all of this and all of that there. You guys can even come down and cut all of that. So that'll pull us in a couple of trees and maybe fill back up our lumber supply here. Our lumber cutter over here, I guess lumberjack would be the correct term there, has went ahead and cleared out a lot of this for us. So what I think I'm going to do here is just come straight across, and we are going to put storage. Let's see. We're going to let's do some more medium tanks here. Yeah, let's go from, no, we're going to say, let's destroy this, destroy that, because I don't want to wait on them. That can go as well. And now we'll count out how many spaces we need for each of the, there we go, tanks. So we've got 2 there. So got 2 more there. There we go. One can go here, here, here. And we'll have to wait on those. They'll work on getting them in, though. We should have plenty to work on there. I'm already starting to notice our industry, our very small amount of industry, is starting to lag behind. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some science investments, and we will start with the windmill here and just toss a couple of these down. We'll get started. Let's go with 4. And then we are going to get the flywheels in here. Here we go. We're going to do the vertical. Yep. And now let's connect all these together as well. This one can come across here. I think we're going to need at least 1. And we'll go ahead and start loading. Yep, loading in. Let's do 4 lumber mills for now. That should be plenty for those. We'll get a road that comes out this way. I'd also like some gear workshops. Let's get 3 of those. And we might as well... You know what? I don't like that road. Let's not do a road there. We don't need it. Ta-da! Okay. That should get us going here, and then we can actually get rid of these. Usually I keep my first ones just for emergency purposes, but I don't know that I will need them this time, so we might get rid of them and save ourselves the beavers. Something else I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move the storage over here across. This should be... Yep, that'll be fine. We'll leave that one there. And then what I also want to do is grab a couple more medium warehouses in here, because right now we've got a surplus of food. There's still food left in the fields, and our warehouses are full. So what I'll do is I will fill up some warehouses, and when we finally make this trip to come up here and make a district, we can just send all of that food over first, so they don't have to worry so much about it. Looking for ways to up our average well-being so that our kids grow up faster, I remembered that I have the Tory gates. So we're going to toss a Tory gate in here and there. How about one here? We're going to toss one about right there. That covers a little bit of it. What about there? Yeah, I like that. I think eventually I'm going to put some stairs here, so I don't quite want to cover that up. Let's see if there's any other place we could sneak a Tory gate in. Probably one right there. And, oh, one right here. There we go. Now we've got a little bit of coverage for those gates. And hopefully that raises our kids' time to grow up, or lowers our time to grow up, I guess it would be. Our first connection to our windmill is in here, which should provide enough for these 4, which means hopefully that we get some more planks and we can get through this area a bit quicker as well. They've already started clearing out up here, so I think we can go ahead and at least make a plan to figure out what we want done around here. We're going to take this up here, and we're going to buy the triple lodge. I'm going to put you right here. You look like about the perfect place for that. Then we're going to come in and we're going to say we want a farmhouse. Well, actually, the first thing we need to figure out is where the water is going to go. So let's see. We did something like this. I think we would have a decent amount of farming area. We'd probably have to clear out a tree or 2. Which tree needs to go? Probably one of those. So we'll say, let's take a path. Actually, can we do that? Okay, that tells us this tree and this tree will have to go eventually. Then we'll put in water. We could also use a farm since we are going to be up here. And we will want some storage to move stuff to. Let's say, here's some mediums. I can't put one there. I can't put one there. I can't put any of the storage in at the moment. Can I put in any stairs? There we go. At least that lets us get down here. Eventually, we'll probably move those stairs over. Our stairs are up and going, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to reclaim those. I'm going to put in potatoes. There we go, all set. I want to leave this road and tree here. It just kind of looks nice, like something you would see in an actual field. So we're going to leave that alone for a minute. These guys are still working on getting put together, but we're probably going to need some more of these guys as well to help power them just a little bit. So we'll go ahead and tell them to get started on that. We are still behind on planks, but we'll see if we can find some beavers to work in here and help us get caught up. I'm going to go ahead and drop the irrigation tower in here so we can at least get started on that. Our farm is in, but I went ahead and paused it. They are still working on clearing out some land over here. But what we can do in the meantime is figure out where we want some of this stuff. So let's take a road and we're just going to come up, let's say right about here-ish. Yeah, that sounds good. We will put storage up here. Let's get our large piles. Here we go. And we'll have one for... You know what? We're going to do something like this. So I'm going to detach that. We're going to say we're going to put the district center here. Oh, and then I should probably just move these up. That's what I wanted to do. Storage. There's our large piles again. Here we go. 1, 2. This one will eventually be for logs. This one will eventually be for planks. We'll come out to the side over here. Connect those in. Eventually, they will connect in here. As for what we're doing in here, I believe we just need a couple of crops in here, but we're going to have this first. I'd like a little water held back here. Let's see, we're going to put one of you in here. We're going to put this here, and then let's do a 2-gate here. There we go. And that should still let it pour down. It's just going to take a minute to actually get going on that. Our industry over here is going now with 3 gear workshops. So let's go ahead, demolish all of this out. And we're going to say sunflowers here as well. Our sunflowers are suffering just a little bit, but hopefully there's still plenty to harvest, but, you know, they just got to get there. And here, I'm going to take both of those roads out because there's no tree at the end of the road. And we'll let them work on filling all that up. I'm going to go ahead and grab another storage place here, and we can't connect that in, so let's get rid of that. We're going to say that goes there. This can go here. We'll take this one out so we don't have an extra one. Let's toss gears in here. They'll get all of those set up, and it might take them a little bit to fill those up, but we can eventually connect it in here. Same thing with over here. I don't think... Yeah, I think we can probably pause these guys. They're pretty much done. We'll say prioritize so they get emptied quickly. And then we're going to get another lumberjack flag over here. Get those. And then, is there any more? Maybe I can get one in here to get some of these ones from the back and one there. That should do. I'm going to unpause this so they build it and then pause it again so we don't get any new beavers in this particular one. I don't want any beavers in there at the moment. I forgot I was going to make this stairway over here. Unfortunately, I have the stairs of the wrong direction. So we're going to choose this left-handed one, and that should come down here. Now, I'm definitely going to need more beavers, so we're going to go ahead, put in a second row here. We're going to do the same thing, and we're going to go this way. Right there. Yep. Grab these. Let's do that. And I will put a 2-pillar under here. There we go. Plenty of those. All of these can come down this way. There we go. They're already getting some of those houses in, so it's just a matter of time for that. Let's grab another one of these. And there, they should have plenty of stuff. In fact, I think we're going to do this and see if we can raise their well-being just a little bit more by picking up. Let's pick up a shrine. We've got plenty of science for it. We'll put one there. We'll put one there. Let's toss about one there. We'll toss one at the end of the road here. And we'll toss one over here. That should be good on the shrines for the moment. Now, since we're again increasing the population, I think I'm going to need more pumps. So let's get even more pumps here. No, I want this. There we go. There's 4. So there's 1 pump. Here is 2. And yeah, we'll just do 2 for now. Let's do 2. They can get those in at their leisure. While we're here, let's put in some of these. And in well-being, I saw, there we go. There's a shower. That'll help our beavers out just a little bit. This area should have water. Now, if we ever decide to raise this up, this might become a little bit of a pain, but we'll figure that out when we get there. What I'm also going to need up here is some water tanks. Now, I have not figured out where this town, this development, will be getting their water, but we'll work on that when it comes to it. So let's take and find our storage. There it is. We'll get a couple of mediums in here. There we go. Road can come right across here. And on the side here, we'll do well-being. You know what we'll do? We will do decoration. We'll do at least 1 Tory gate here. Let's get the simple one in here. There we go. Let's get another one here. Can we put one maybe here? Let's do one here. You are out of stuff to do already? You are out of stuff to do already. So we're just going to pause you. Go find something else to do. In fact, let's say, I think it's about time to go ahead and cut the districts. Question is where? It looks like this might be the best spot. So let's see if we can get these trees out of here, and then we'll come back and put in our district gates. While checking more of our well-being, I noticed we can get some bonuses for Beautiful Dam and for Roof. So I think those are probably going to be pretty easy. Looks like our Tory Gate has worked out pretty well. For the roof, though, what I'm going to do is we're going to go up this way. We're going to create a path across. And then we're going to decorate the roof with both the dams and some nice roofs. So first thing we're going to do, grab our decoration blocks. And let's grab a corner. There we go. Corners on each. And in the middle, we will do some slopes. There we go. Well, there we go. And we'll do them over here as well. There we go. And then for our roofs, let's see if we take something like this. And ooh, actually, I don't want those there because we're going to cap those off eventually. with more of these. However, I should be able to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I might actually be able to use the larger roofs. So let's see. There's 3, 3, and 3. Well, that's pretty nice looking, and it should give us a bunch of bonuses once they can actually get all of that in. They have our area cleared for our district crossing, so I'm going to go ahead and unlock it. We are going to grab these. This is going to come out here. Yep, that'll work just perfectly there. In fact, let's... Well, we can't really go around, so we're just going to have to make do with what we have here. Let's get them the district crossing in right there. We're going to say these are both very important, and we will then connect in the district over here. You can connect in there. And I'm hoping that they start bringing some of the extra supplies over here. Now here, we can go ahead and set up for them. Plant some crops. Let's get carrots in here. And we'll do a little bit more in the way of carrots here. There we go. Then we'll do potatoes. All in here. Potatoes. And then finish off with the sunflowers that we have right here. How far over can you reach? Over to there? Well, I would like a path to come out of the back. However, we can do a couple more. There we go. Whenever we actually get people up here, we'll go ahead and unpause that. Everything up here should be unpaused and ready to go. We just have to wait for the district crossing to finish. There we go. Our district crossing is in. So let's go ahead and migrate a couple of people over here. Looks like we need at least 47. So we're going to say 50 here. Hopefully some of these kits that grow up will go over to our second district. Over here, they need some people. We're going to start them with 10. And once people start to get up here, then hopefully they will start working on some of the stuff around here. I was looking at our project over here and I was thinking, why don't I just put some roofs on some more things? It won't hurt. I don't think there's anything going on top of those at the moment. In fact, that might go there. Actually, do I want to save some space for storage? We're still going to do more storage on top of here, so we'll come back to that. To get up here, we want a ladder down at the end and something like this. And that should provide storage for hopefully some more of our foodstuffs like the chestnuts or even the roasted chestnuts as we go along. We've got beavers at the top of our mountain already, so that's a good thing. They are producing their own stuff. However, I think I forgot to put in some storage for them somewhere. So I want some storage around here. Let's see. I am going to actually cut out a lot of these carrots. I want that one. There we go. And something like this. And let's get one platform in here. You know what? Let's change this. That's what I want to change. We're going to cut out... Oops. I was already on the tool, wasn't I? That one and that one. We'll put the Torii gate there by it. And I would like a road to go this way. Carrots to go here. And I think it might take a minute. Oh, I do have somebody in here. So we're going to say... This stuff is very important. You guys deal with that as it comes in. The original plan was to have this stuff transferred up here to these before I got the district crossing in, but I got a little ahead of myself. So they're just going to have to bring it through the gate eventually. Now, hopefully, we will find a way to get some more beavers in here because I believe we're kind of low at the moment. In fact, I need to go through and turn everything all the way up and see if there's any extra beavers hanging around anywhere. It doesn't really look like it, does it? Well, we will figure that out probably later. I'm not too worried about the population at the present moment. However, I did forget to actually put the roofs on here that I was going to, so let's get 2 4s. We'll do something like that. There we go. Those guys should all have roofs now. They'll enjoy that, or at least I hope they will. I'm going to take a shrine. I'm going to put it back here with the Torii gate. We've got our showers in, which is giving wet fur. Right now, we've got a decent amount of points here. We have 1 injured, but that should be okay. The grilled chestnuts. I don't know how far off we are on chestnuts. It looks like they're getting pretty close. So let's toss in a grill somewhere. In fact, this looks like a great place for grilled chestnuts to be. So we'll do that. And once that's in, I better also put in a path here so I don't forget. And once that's in, they'll have their extra food and some extra well-being. They were able to clear out the fields up here, so let's go ahead and toss our Torii gate here. There we go. We're going to put in storage. There's our storage. And this one here. There we go. That one. This one. Like I need to take out a couple more of these so everybody's got a path to the storage. We're going to say this one is going to be for carrots, and we're going to do potatoes, and this one can be grilled potatoes. We'll have to find a place eventually for our sunflowers, but I'm not terribly worried about that. Our apartment complex, complete with attic, is in here. So the last thing I need is just to close it up. Oops, I need just that one. We'll put those 2 in. I think that'll make a pretty nice looking house as soon as they've got those in there. And then we might have to find a place for some more beavers to stay here. We could definitely use at least 1 more house up here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to reroute this road down this way. There we go. And let's see, do we have enough for the double? Yep, there we go. That will get us at least a little bit more. This is, what, 6 people? So we've got 9, 15 here total. So let's turn that up. And we'll say a maximum of 15. There we go. And now, oh, we ought to say 60 there. There we go. Apartment complex here is all in. So that means we can go ahead and take out this scaffolding. We'll just choose this. There we go. That can all go. They'll clean those up. And that's actually a pretty good looking apartment. We've got a lot done this time. We put in a couple more pumps here, some showers for well-being. We have got plenty more water storage all over the place. Food is going really well. And we made it up the hill to these guys. So hopefully we're going to have to up these guys just a little bit. There we go. Get more people in here to move that stuff around. But right now, everything except some of the basic foods are being provided. The big one being water. We don't have a way to get water up here. So next time, we'll be looking to get some water from these amazing falls over here. And we'll figure out how to basically get enough water stored somewhere that these guys up here can make it through a drought. But just want to say, as always, thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!